So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, this is a great position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Messi.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Figo. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what a mistake! And Messi! Vinicius Junior. So it is still 0-0. And it's De Bruyne. Luis Garcia. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. Czech deals with it effortlessly. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Mbappe.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would...
Oh, what? Musiala! He's got away with one there. Now it's De Bruyne. And that is a little undercooked. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Alexander... Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. Witzel cuts out the pass. Figo. Chance here to counter. He has found the way through. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. No, not quite.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Nuno Mendes. Played into space out wide. Vinicius Junior opts to play it. He's tried one! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. There's the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Can he get away here? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is through here. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi.
The attendance
Almost
for
an hour
this
gone.
match was 71,649.
Petri, and he's in the finish! In he goes again! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Well, these are, of course, early days, but we're in the unusual position
Hello,
here,
everybody,
potentially,
and welcome to
of
today's
witnessing a
match.
team achieving their ultimate aim already. A win is what they need, and they certainly appear intent on getting it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's lost his man here. Real chance here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's De Bruyne. No, he's not getting past him there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Rafinha running with the ball. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a sharp pass. Now it's Dembele. Still goalless. Rafinha. Luis Garcia. Oh, and he's through the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo. Marquinhos gets it away. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cleared without complication. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. He's in plenty of space here. Now the finish! Yes, it's there! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Has a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Luis Garcia. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He is through here. And it's Neymar. There's the hit! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
He's had a shot! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at the interval from either side. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found, hits one! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Kimmich. Witzel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Luis Garcia. Rafinha calmly anticipates. Argentina upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
The attendance for this match
If they want to
was
counter, they could do with more speed.
71,898.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Messi. That's going to go a long way.
Argentina are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Neymar is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's had a hit! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, the pass was bang on and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He could be in here. Oh, great shot. Cristiano Ronaldo! And one more try. They are rampant. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt.
Neymar! No, not quite.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano
Time then for the first
Ronaldo.
substitution of the game.
Number 9, Neymar. Number 14, Luis Garcia. Number 23,
Van Dijk cuts it out.
Axel Witsel. Coming on the
Tchouaméni,
field, number 11,
Marino.
Miguel Marino.
Look at the sky. Can he finish? He scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's...
And that will be the final act. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. So without question, it is one of the most awaited,
Hello,
most
everybody,
anticipated
and welcome
days on
to
the
today's
footballing
match.
calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Foden. He is through here. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. And we have our very first corner. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Alexander-Arnold clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Manchester United can try it again now. So, third corner of the game. There's the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Figo. He's got away. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Up he goes! And he's done it! First blood drawn. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cambiasso. And they've got a throw. Witsel promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good spread. Nice bit of trickery. Flings in across. Punched away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Just a shot at goal! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Cambiasso. Always onto this. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That has not gone well. Kimmich. Now Foden. Rudiger. Could be danger here. He has found the way through. Picked out brilliant. And the shot! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
There will be 3 minutes
And
added
there
time.
was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
There's the whistle for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate,
Just a quick announcement,
unless there is
and an
a
exciting
significant
one too.
change
We're about
in
to announce
fortune.
today's lottery
It is
numbers.
3-0
Please watch
at
the screen
half-time.
if you have a ticket.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So off we go once more. Figo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great hit! It's a loose ball. Fernando Torres. Distributed tidily. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk. Witsel. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Shot could be on. And he's there to belt it away. He can run onto that. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Foden. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Figo. It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's burst through! Ronaldo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And it's Neymar. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Oh, terrible pass. Just the keeper, he's got the shot away!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan
That
here.
looks a cracking ball. Now it's Foden. Messi. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Neymar. Witsel. And he was quick to react. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Foden. Beckham. He could be in here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Corner it is. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Rashford.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has been cleared. Alonso. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And here's De Bruyne. Now it's Rashford. They want to be quick to recover this. Pedri. So we're still where we started right now. Now that's well seen too. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he cuts out the supply. The ball has bounced loose now. Luis Garcia looking for the runner. And he's intervened well there. And it's Toni Kroos.
That was lovely, that.
That's a nicely measured pass. And Martinez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's had a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means a centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Now this could be a chance. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Vinicius Junior. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Witsel. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ronaldo does really well to win the ball there. And it's De Bruyne. No goals as yet. He could be in here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. Bellingham in acres of space out wide.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Kroos. Now that looks a decent ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Witsel. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Bellingham. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Madrid have reclaimed it. Oh, what a climb! He scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal time. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
You can run onto that. And the shot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a goal.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
649.
Witzel gets it away. And the shot! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he was quick to react. Neymar. De Bruyne. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior! And he's heaved it away. Figo could move up a gear here. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that.
Domination. Capture the objectives. Enemy taking C. We captured Alpha. Target down! Enemy. Captured B. Sniper. Losing Bravo. Losing A. Enemy spotted. Lost B. We've taken the lead. We captured C.
Tango down.
UAV online.
Enemy contact. Headshots.
Losing Charlie.
Enemy down.
Losing Alpha. We've taken the lead. Losing B.
Target down. Target inside. Target down.
We lost Bravo. Losing C. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. We lost A. We captured Bravo. Enemy UAV spotted. We lost Charlie. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. Hunter killer drone ready for deployment. Predator missile on standby. Losing Bravo. Friendly Predator missile encountered. Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Capture the objectives. Enemy taking Alpha. Enemy has A. Enemy taking Bravo.
Target down. Enemy down.
Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. We're capturing B.
Contact with enemy. Enemy down.
Friendly hunter killer drone deployed.
Tango down. Tango down. Enemy down.
We've taken the lead.
Target down.
Hunter killer drone on standby.
Tango down.
Predator missile awaiting orders. Losing Charlie. UAV online. We lost C. Predator missile inbound. Losing B.
Tango down.
We've taken the lead.
Tango down.
Losing Bravo.
Get down! Sniper! Tango down!
Taking the lead.
Target down!
Enemy UAV spotted.
Enemy in sight!
We're almost there. Keep it up.
Smoke out!
Objective almost complete. Keep it up.
Target down! Tango down!
Taking the lead.
Enemy down! Reloading!
Losing C. Losing B. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted.
Tango down! Enemy contact!
Lost.
Tango down! Headshot!
Predator missile on standby.